So, story time. There is something that I want to share with you. Whether you are a master's student, or you are a PhD student, or you are an academic, this will help you. One time, we were at an international conference, and there was this PhD student who had a presentation to make at the international conference. Those of you who have been at research conferences, I think by now you know that when you are at the research conference, there will be different tracks. So you look at the conference documents, or what do you call them, the brochure, and you choose which session you want to attend. So you might find session A will be in this room, session B will be in another room, session C will be in another room. So I can look through all the people that are going to be presenting, and I choose which one I want to attend at 8 o'clock. Then by 10 o'clock, which one do I want to attend? Maybe sometimes you can even go into a room, you just attend one session, and then you move on to another room, you attend another one, just like that. So one of the sessions I chose to attend at that particular research conference was a session to be presented by a PhD student who had co-authored the paper from his PhD dissertation with, I think there were six PhD holders were part of that paper. So I said, wow, just attending a presentation by somebody who just completed their PhD. When you are doing PhD, you work a lot. You go through more than 250 or more journal articles, just to empower yourself and to get ready to write a powerful dissertation. So I respect master's students, I respect PhD students, I respect academics. But there's just something about a PhD student or somebody who has just graduated as a PhD, because they will have gone through so much. So I was very, very expectant. I say, I'm going to attend this one. More so that the paper, this guy didn't just write it with his supervisor only, but there were 6 PhD holders who were part of that paper. So I thought, this will be out of this world. Boy, was I disappointed. Not only me, but many people that attended that session were extremely, extremely disappointed. Why? This was one of the worst presentations I've ever seen. And it got me thinking, what could have happened here? If the presentation for this paper is like this, what is in the dissertation? What quality of a dissertation is this at PhD level? I mean, master's students presented better presentations. Their papers were better than the one that was presented by this gentleman. And then my question was, 6 PhD holders are part of that paper, and okay, let's not blame the PhD student, but let's look at the 6 PhD holders whose names are also on that paper. And the lesson I got from there is that whether you are a PhD holder or whatever standard you are, or you are a professor, it's important to be careful where your name is put. Because the way that gentleman failed to present, and his things were just upside down, there were so many questions, the methodology was bad. The master's methodology was better. The literature, everything was just something else. I couldn't believe my ears and my eyes. And this guy was also struggling to answer questions from the attendees. Unfortunately, the 6 PhD holders whose names were on that presentation were not present to rescue this young man. So my lesson that I got there, that I think you should also learn, doesn't matter how great you are, how powerful you are as an academic, don't allow your name to be just put somewhere for the sake of you increasing your number of publications, because you can be ashamed. I have learned that I don't want my name just to be included for the sake of being included. Make sure if somebody says, hey, let's write a paper together, make sure you actively take part. Look at that paper. It can be that you are a supervisor and your student says, oh yeah, I'm going to present a paper at a conference. You know, sometimes you are very busy as a supervisor and you just say, okay. And the student just writes something and they go and they put their name and your name. It can bring your name into disrepute. We need to guard our names, good people. We need to guard our names. It's better for your name not to be there on the presentation. So yeah, that's the lesson I've learned. Don't just allow your name to be put on things that you haven't looked. I suspect that the 6 PhD holders, maybe they didn't do much and they didn't even check that paper before it was sent to the conference, and all they wanted was just to, get another publication. So if they were not yet professors, they want to be promoted, they become professors because they have more publications, but they didn't look at the quality of what was going to be presented at that conference. It was a mess. It was a mess, guys. Be careful. Let me know, do you have experience with this? What do you think about what I just said? I love you. Dr. Wubert Mutoko signing out. Remember to follow, like, share, and comment. I love you so much. Cheers.